What's up, people? What's up? This is your boy Big Solo. What's the deal? You already know. Rikers on the stories, jailbreak, alright? Listen, a lot of people have been writing to me and been asking me, yo, Solo, why don't you give us some of your stories, some of the shit that you've been through, some of the fights and shit like that I've been through? Well, I am sorry if I haven't given you a lot of that. It's because I think I has. Second, I don't like to talk about those things because I cannot say a lot of it was kind of fucked up. You know, what I'm saying, on my part, things that I done. I fucked up by you know doing what I did when I was younger in the island. Um, but once I started getting, once I got in a certain age, you know what I'm saying, and once shit happened that I got an eye opener from me robbing this kid. I said that story too, and that gave me the eye opener, and I never robbed nobody else again. I only was taking. I used to take from those that think that it couldn't happen. You feeling me? I mean, you got a lot of people that go in there and what I call fake gangsters. That they go in the house and they see that the house is smooth. They see the house is running smooth, and the first thing they think, oh, this house is it's soft. You know what I'm saying? I mean, motherfuckers like the house nitty gritty. I mean, I can't live like that, man. That's why, you know, I've been fortunate that every time I has gotten locked up, I always every house that I have been to, I has taken it over. And I'm not talking about taking over in violence. Yes, I mean some of them has. Some of them is because I had to. It's because they were starving inmates, bro. They were starving the inmates. They was not letting nobody use the phone. Shit was fucked up. You understand? And all it takes is one person with a nice banger to put shit in order. You feeling me? And I done that a couple of times. And a couple of times I has got, run out the house because I ain't going for it. If I can't live, I'm gonna let you know my status. And if you get the best of me, you get the best of me, but you gotta fucking remember this. That motherfucker gave it his all. Now we gotta watch this motherfucker when we in the hallway, when we gotta go to court. And a lot of niggas got caught like that, believe me. A lot of niggas I ate, but I used to get full. Catching niggas like that in the bullpen, catching niggas going to the visit. Yo, you remember me, Poppy? What? Boom! There you go. Now you gotta go to the visit with a scar on your face. You know what I'm saying? Or with a broken nose, broken jaw. You miss your visit because you can't go. You gotta go to the hospital now. So you understand? So, you know, a lot of times I had done that, but a lot of times I also had stayed with the house because dudes broke out. And be like, yo, Solo, you take it over because you know what I'm saying, you the one that running shit right. And being honest, I always ran houses right, man. I never was a fucking bully. I never was a bully, man. I was a bully's bully. You feeling me? I was a bully's bully. If niggas used to come in, because I used to hear about dudes, no question about it, because you hear about dudes, especially dudes that's busting their gun. You see, those dudes, I used to put them to the side, or sometimes, this is why they call me Solo. Because many times, when a dude is like somebody like me, when I go in a new house, first thing I do is sit down, look at the house, see who's who, see what's what. Then next thing you know, I come up with the phone shit. Yo, how this phone thing is running down, man. How it's breaking it down. A lot of people want to get on the phone at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. That's like, the time that everybody wants to say goodbye, I love you, hoo ha ha ha. You understand what I'm saying? But me, I was okay because wifey was working and wifey, all I had to do is say, wait, mommy, I used to make my phone calls in the daytime. Sometimes I make my phone calls at night. But I let it be known, if I gotta use this phone at a certain time, I'm gonna use it. Especially if you're paying for the motherfucker. It's not like it used to be, bro. It used to be fucking straight out, bro. I mean, you used to rock. I used to have 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours if I wanted to. You understand what I'm saying? So now, this is the basic of the story is this, man. One time, I was chilling in L Module. This is C95 L Module. A lot of people were heard about that house. Even people from the streets heard L Module, C95. Niggas didn't even want to go there. I swear to God, this is no lying, man. People just heard about L Module from C95 in the streets, bro. Okay? COs used to fuck with niggas like, yo, you fuck with me, man? I'm gonna send your ass to L Module. And niggas be like, yo, you don't want to go to L, son. You ain't gonna eat. Bang. Listen, all that shit about eating, that was a lie. People used to eat. Because let me tell you, when I got to, what happened with me, man, how I got to El Marja was that I started working in the island. I was in the island for a year and a half, son, waiting to go upstate, B. I was sentenced, son, waiting for the fucking bus for motherfucking 13 months, B. On the 1.5 to 3, son, I waited 13 fucking months to go upstate, son. So you know my first bid, I only did like 3 months, 2.5 months upstate. And I went home because it was not my fault. It was not my fault. Upstate used to want to be cheap and then send me up there. Anyway, and I didn't mind because back in that time, people used to smoke cigarettes and blew and be bomb. But when niggas tell me, yo, Solo, you better find your shit out because they can hit you in the parole board if you don't got no time upstate. And I got scared, so I like, yo, fuck that. So I put in, I forgot how they called it. I put it in court and shit, whatever the fuck, and let them know, yo, listen, what's going on. And like about 3 weeks later, son, I was up, son. I had to literally almost take the niggas to court, B. So anyway, I'm in L Module, son, right? And when I got there, like I said, man, Bosco used to run the house. Bosco was a diesel motherfucking Puerto Rican kid. Diesel motherfucker. Darker than me. He was about like 5'5", 5'6". You know, he was running the house. I remember when I got there, I got there with my white sweatsuit, with my black sandals, you know, the ones that strap on and shit like that. And plus, I seen Bosco 2 times. When I was a SPA, a suicide, and the motherfucking, he was in the MO house, not the homo house, the MO. MO is the crazy house, playing to get out of court. You know, because when you used to catch a case, I'm talking about a case like you rip